Okay, good morning everyone. Here we are at the start of another week. We're going to kick it off at Amber Lake again. As the title suggests, we're going to do a bit of bait testing here. People give certain amounts of advice on different baits, and I think it'd be crazy sometimes not to take that advice and at least give it a crack sometimes. So that's what we're going to do. First off, we're going to go and do a big mulberry setup. So bear with me while I get there, and I'll talk to you in a sec. Right, we're on our way. 124.66 is where we're going. The clip will be 35 for those that are interested. And I will pop up Boiley's Chichi Mulberry 15, Mulberry Purple and Mulberry Dip. And we're going to give that a go, well, really until we get sick of it. I did have a go at that over the weekend a couple of times. It's pretty darn well, to be honest. So I definitely wouldn't complain about it. Oh, if you'd lost it here. Craziness on my behalf there, but anyway. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And then if we kind of run out of fish, we're going to go back to the setup that we had late last week with the classic hair rig with the pellets of halibut and tuna. Now we may even do that from the same spot originally, but come on, bite, go straight. There is another good spot for that bait on the opposite side of the map that we all know about. Maybe we'll end up there. Alright, let's get down here, get set. We haven't set anything up yet today, so it'll take a minute or two to get our life in order. Trade 50, friction break around 28. Let's check our bait. Okay, well this one we were, yeah, can't remember we tried to catch this where we were. It might have even been at no, we weren't there. We did do a little bit at Bear Lake as well on the weekend. Did okay there. Did okay. What are we up to? Oh, we're on the other side. That's not enough. I'll leave for a first one though. Slip of the finger there, not to worry. I'll get the next one's right. So yeah, so Bear Lake wasn't too bad. 44.50 on the weekend. Didn't catch any trophies, but the fishing was pretty steady there. Now, not as prolific bite rate as here, unfortunately. But I did catch some nice fish. And it'll certainly be a, possibly be a target for later in the week. Or whenever. Now, I found this place yesterday when I fished here. It took a little bit of time to come to life. So while it's early in the stream, we don't have a great lot of viewers. It's a good time to sit here and wait for them. We'll get the spot right out though, that's definite. Let's get this one out first, get sorted. But when it did fire off here, we were doing quite well here. I did one fish here yesterday. It was, why do I feel like I got the wrong bait on that first one that I put out? That's 50 minutes I did. I had to go and do something else. I had to stop. But in 50 minutes, I had 318 silvers worth of fish. So no trophies, of course, but pretty damn decent bag of fish I had. So let's hopefully we can repeat that here. I just need to check this one. I've got an idea I put the wrong bait on there. I did. Look at that. What an idiot. What an idiot. Anyway, caught it early, so now we can change it. Where are you, Jesse Mulberry? There you are. That looks a lot better to me. And we got it out a little bit further this time as well, which will be helpful. Let's hope I've got some mix still made up. I can't remember if I do or don't. So it's going to be called what? Oh, this one. A.L. Mulberry. And we'll zip her out there. Sit back, relax for a few minutes. As I said, well, there we go. We get a bite pretty much straight away there. So that's an improvement. It can take a few minutes to fire off there. Waffleizer, how are you, bud? How's your weekend? Come on, off you go. Give me a good start today. Oh, there we go. There's two of them on the pop. So what's my expectation here? My expectation here is a minimum 30 fish in the hour, I reckon. 30 keepers, that is, not just 30 fish. 30 tagged fish. And the other thing, when I was using the mulberry yesterday, I did not catch one common carp with the mulberry. That'll do for the start of the day. This one not too bad either. Two good fish to start. Yeah, man, I'm real good. Had what do we got here? Grassy, have we? Wow. I don't think I've ever caught a grassy in this spot before. There you go. Yeah, mate, quiet weekend. It rained all day yesterday. It did not stop once, so sort of got house locked. Played a bit of fishing, checked out Bear Lake a bit, done a bit of fishing around here as well. But all in all, yeah. Had a few friends around on Friday night, Saturday night, I can't remember now. Oh my God. What's that, trolling around? It has to be, surely. Whoop, first runner of the day. Maybe he only had one run in him, a little one. In you come, baby. Yep, not bad. Not bad at all. So we've got 3 fish, probably about 6 or 9 minutes of fishing time. I've been streaming for 11, but took a few minutes to get down here and get set up, so it's not a bad start. Even if it is 3 fish in 10 minutes, that's not bad. Still getting some bites here. Another little runner here. I'll be really happy to sit the whole stream here and fill the bag. Suit me just fine. Well, I think right now this bait and this setup in this spot is the place to be on this map, although the other side of the map has given up some good fish on the halibut and tuna bait setup as well. Some trophy barbel and stuff. I lost a few big fish here yesterday as well. One there I could almost touch it with my hand. It was right at the edge and then just leapt off and turned around and swam away. This guy's not ready to give up yet. This one's don't appear to be getting peeled off at the moment. I think this guy may be around 15 kilo, I think, something like that. I don't think it's a trophy size, but it could be wrong. Well, I think he's coming back to us slowly, but I reckon he'll have another run in him somewhere. Little one. If you hear any background noise, that's my dumbass neighbour. They got the noisiest cars in the world. They think take the mufflers out of them, make them go fast. Idiots. Yeah, they got three cars and a motorbike. All of them ridiculously loud. And they haven't been here for long, only a month or so, and they wonder why no one talks to them. Anyway, rant over on that subject. Let's hopefully be a decent damn fish. The other thing, if I fish here, maybe I had 2 or 3 different goes here during the day, I'll jump in for a while and have to go and do something or do something else and log out again and then come back. I reckon I must have caught 60 or 70 fish here over the day, and I didn't get one exotic. So maybe that luck will change today. I know a week or so back there was I think it was on the DK forum, or it could have been on Facebook. I can't remember. A bloke fished here with the strawberry setup and caught some redfish. And when I used the same bait setup here the following day, I caught ghost commons. I didn't catch a redfish at all. So yeah, so I don't have the strawberry written down as one I'm going to do today, but we never know. I mean, the way this guy's fighting, we won't be getting a great hourly rate, bite rate, but it should be worth a couple of bob. They're fighting for about 5 minutes so far. He's kind of just hanging around in one spot there. He's not pulling any more line off us. Just driving up and down the line. But saying they're getting peeled off those. Hopefully I'll wait until we're done with this guy. Obviously, I think the longer we fight him, the bigger he is. So if he can hang for another 5 minutes, I reckon he'll be 20 kilo. Seems to be about the way for me. If it takes me 10 minutes to land them, they're around the 20 kilo mark. Oh, not happy. Slowly coming back to us. Whichever way, it's going to be a nice fish, that's for sure. So the other thing I managed to achieve over the weekend, I got my ground bait up over 95%, which took a while and a lot of silver. I don't know how much it cost me silver, 3,000, maybe a bit more than that to get it up there. I guess the last 5% is going to be even harder, but I don't need to worry about that too much right now, I don't think. I want to try and get the bottom fishing up to roughly the same level. We're a little bit behind that. So that may well mean we need to fish some lower level lakes and raise our quantity of our catch. See if that, well, I read that works better. I don't know for sure. So looks okay, but he don't look like a monster. I think he's put up a tough fight here, this guy. Yeah, not even 15. That's a good battle though. That's a good XP for me. I'll take that. Okay, let's go along the line. I don't expect these two guys to be all that big because I didn't peel any line off while I was doing that. I mean, this guy's going to be a decent size. He's probably around the 4 or 5 kilo mark. That guy was about an 8-minute fight, I think. Might have been fractionally more than that. .6, yep, very nice. Oh, idiot, wrong button. Alright, this little fella in. Ah. 3 rods out, 3 fish, can't argue with that. 1 on each. Yeah, not bad. Oh, great cast. Big break to the right. Thank you very much, sir. Alright. Quick look at our damage so far. This says 14. Been streaming just over 20, but take a couple of minutes to get down here. So 6 fish in 14 minutes is not too bad. And we had to fight this guy for a little bit. So we lost a bit of time there while these two were bouncing around on the line. So could have been better. And it looks like there's plenty of action here now again. So far today we're loving it here. So we're just about at the 3/4 mark of leveling up here as well. So I guess we're probably going to achieve that some stage this week. They're all pretty solid fish, these that are coming in. There's no little 2 kilo commons, that's for sure. 6.5 mirror. This one's going to be around that same size, around 6 kilo, I think. .7, yeah. These are all pretty juicy fish we're getting here. I'd just love to see one exotic come out here. Not greedy, just one would be nice. like a mosquito flying around. He's probably going to be on there, isn't he? That tells me he's on that. Well, that's bouncing around. There he goes, see? Not very big, this one, though, unfortunately. It's a small one. As we're dragging this one in, the number 2 rod's getting popped on, so that's good. These linears are 4.6 for 4,000. I mean, I think they're about the best payers. Let's see what we got on this one. About the same, I'd say, maybe a little bit better. Look at manhandling a bit more. I think he's done. Might use a net for this guy though. Only 6.2, but geez, he fought big. And back on the first one again. Smallest fish of the day here. This one's in danger of going in the bait bucket. Oh, just made the grade. Just made the grade. It's what happened yesterday too a little bit. The when they sort of died off and got a lot of little ones for a bit. You know, it's going on. This was exceptionally quiet. No, first one's getting tapped on again, and away we go. Right, a little bit of rest. According to this, 22 minutes, 13 fish. Not bad. I guess this little leather here is the worst of the lot, or maybe the grass is probably not worth as much, but yeah. First grass I've ever caught here as well. Caught them down at the bottom spot, down by the old oak tree. I caught a few, but first one at this spot. We have a lull in proceedings here, as I speak. We're going to get a go or not? Yep. Hey, hello. Another runner. The old third rod's finally decided to have a crack, join us. I think the last 6 or 7 we've caught on the first 2 rods and nothing on that one. Here we go, we're going to get one on all 3 of them again. I can't see the reels. Oh, no, they're looking good. Not getting peeled at the moment. There's not really much you can do about them even if they are, unless you want to give this one up. Because you guarantee you put this one down and pick another one up, this one will get off. And we know we've got a pretty solid fish here, the way it's running. See if it'll give me back a little bit of line here. Not that it's actually taken a lot. He's not giving us any line back just at the moment, he's just holding us there. Yeah, right. Off he goes again. He's picking up speed. I'm surprised I haven't got the real burn light on yet. Take him back in off. No point trying to keep him locked up when he's running like that. He will run out of steam eventually. So once again we've got a decent fish on. I think the last one was what, 15? Just under or just over? See what this guy goes. Give us back a little bit right now. He might change his mind though. Not 5 minutes down already, and we haven't got him. We've still got quarter of our line. Looks like most of his big runs are done with now anyway. Let's hope so. Quick look down here, I still can't see these guys moving. Shifting them reels at all. Making headway, but he's got less than a quarter of our line now. Yeah, got no run left in him, I don't think. Just that little pull back on the rod then, but he couldn't take any line. Get our friction brake back up near normal. I think this guy will be around that 15 kilo mark as well, I think. Still no sign of him on the surface yet. Just like a big dead weight out there now, that's all he is. We got no fight left in him. A little ripple on the surface there now. Zoom out there and have a quick look so that we can see. Having said that, he goes for a little desperado run. There you go. You got nothing left. He has no fuel in the tank. $13.6. Not a bad fight actually for that fish. We'll do this one first. It's only a baby. Could even be a bait bucket job, this one. Ah, 4 kilo linear, that's not bad. I thought I heard a reel going, that middle one's going again. So we'll quickly pop this guy in. he's not very big either. Oh, little fella, get in here. He's definitely going in the bait bin, but we'll deal with him a little later. He's certainly not going to be as big as the others, but he did take a bit of line. Still, these bites are coming fast and furious. I've got him down on full shift, so he's probably half decent, 5-6 kilos, somewhere around there. Wow, 10.5. I would not have put that weight on him. He did not fight like that at all. But that's a good fish. Okay, let's get ready for some more action. So streaming time wise, we've got 17 fish in 45, but that's from the main town area. So you probably knock at least 5 minutes off that time I got down here and got the rods sorted. Actually, I think what we caught that first fish almost straight away. So in reality, that 37 minutes is probably fairly true. I don't know why they're loving this middle rod for some reason. I don't know why. It's the exact same setup as the first one. And the other thing, we've had 2 decent fights here, around about 7-8 minutes each, so we've lost a bit of fishing time in that regard as well. Yeah. If I could catch a bag full of them, I'd be a happy camper. No doubt about that. Build this one next. He's only small. Oh, here's the second one for the bait bucket. This one's not the biggest fish of the day, but it'll be over 3 kilo that. Little one's getting tapped again, non-stop there. Nearly 6 kilo, and I said 3. That's how good a guesser I am. Terrible. Well, although he's getting tapped, he hasn't taken it yet, so we have a lull in proceedings. I'll get 2 of them getting tapped now. Very nice. The more the merrier. So it's not real big either. Hopefully be a keeper though. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. That's 3 we've got to cut up. This let yesterday for a little bit as well. The fish size just dropped like a rock. It did come back. This one's definitely not that small. Get one in, we had another one going, so the timing's pretty good. Yeah. Not a monster, this one, but it'll be acceptable, I think. Well, the frame sided coming up now. Not a bad thing. Okay, we got a minute. Have we got a minute here? Let's get the chopping block ready. Chop up some of these fish that don't quite make the grade. I mean, I'll have so much pieces of fish, I don't know if I'll ever use them. There we go. Still got a couple more to cut up in there, but other than catching eel and burbot, I don't know what else they're any good for. Oh, Chinese sleeper. I'll call it a trappy Chinese sleeper on it. Yeah, chop another one. We've got time, we'll chop both of them, I think. Alright, 2.7. Can't see that. I thought we had 3. Might have been only 2, was it? No, it's got. No, here he is. I knew there was another one. Trying to hide from me. Yeah, thank you for that. Much appreciated. I can't use a sharp fillet knife and get 7 grams of meat out of a 2.7 kilo fish. Makes total sense. So yeah, we go for the next few minutes here. Just what's this going to tell me? Time what? 44. I think we'll probably run off this time here for an hourly rate, not off my stream time. But as you can see here, there's not one common carp. I didn't catch one yesterday on this bait hider. Just hope it doesn't slow down too much overnight. Well, certainly slowing down just a tad, haven't we? I haven't caught a fish for 90 seconds, so that's a problem. As we speak, we get one in the middle. That's the way we like it. That'll be a keeper. I think. Closer it gets, the less positive I am. And now it's definitely not. So give this guy the chop. I have had 2 unsuccessfuls in a row before. Thank God this wasn't another one. Okay. So unfortunately it didn't improve our fish count. Alright, not looking so much there at the minute. I really don't want it to dry up on me just yet. I was hoping to get at least another hour out of this spot. It may not be possible. What? There we go. Not paying attention. 1 second, and we get 2 rods on the pop. All right, deal with this one first. No, this definitely won't be going back, this one. It's certainly not a monster, but it's going to have a tag on it. No question. Get in the net, pal. Thank you. They're all popping off now. That's a good sign. He's in the keep bag. He's okay. Oh dear. This one could be a bit. Well, he might be okay. Oh, he's definitely okay. I didn't realise he was peeling line off like that. The friction brake was down a little, but he'll still be a keeper. We can't give him too much of a hurry in. He doesn't like that at all. Might be an okay fish, this one. Slowly coming back to us. Not going to be fishing today, but it'll be okay. And this is our weakest rod, this setup. One day we might upskill it to a carp rod, I'm not sure. By the time I domain do that, there'll be something else I want to buy rather than another carp rod. Giving the old rod a bit of a pull there, isn't he? Get a nice bend in it. Yeah. So from going for a fish I said wasn't very big, and I didn't think he was going to be fish of the day. Well, there's a possibility he can be fish of the day. He's put a lot of fight in very close in. Well, someone just caught a 26 kilo frame sider. That's got to be a trophy, I think. Just about got this chap under control. There he is. He's not going to be fishing today, but I don't think so anyway. He's a decent size, and we love him. We love him. Maximum total weight. Oh, that's not bad. That one's moving up all the time. I'll have to have a look in a minute and see what actually it is, because I don't know. Right. So I don't even know what time the day started, so this one's not bad either. So I'm guessing we're going to be sort of well over 100 kilo in a day now. I can't remember what it used to be. Yep, nearly 4 kilo. And how big's this fella? Not very. Although, he's got a little bit of fight in him. But only a little. I think sometimes they burn themselves out on the line while we're getting the other one in. By the time we actually get to them, they're tired out already. Yeah, come. 7.5, that's pretty decent. Well, what have we got? 57, 3 minutes to go, according to that. 26. So it's been another successful hourly rate for fish here. He only gave it 25, I reckon, is awesome. Sharp Fiddler, how are you, bud? How's your weekend? Yeah, as I was saying, I think anything over 25 an hour is pretty decent. So we've got a couple of decent fish in there as well. And only 500,000 to go to level up. I think we'll definitely knock that off this week. I think our dry mix has probably run out by now, time-wise. It's also very, very cold, 8 degrees. I don't think they like it that cold. I don't like it that cold. Got down to 23 here yesterday and I was freezing. Had to turn the fan off. Yeah, not bad, mate. I'm not sure it was like with you, but it rained all day yesterday, non-stop. So, didn't get out the door, pretty much. But yeah, had a pretty chill weekend. A few people around for a party on, I can't remember, it was Friday, Saturday night. I think it was Friday. Had a bit of a barbecue. Oh, no, it was Saturday night. That's when the rain started. Yeah, we're having a barbecue and the rain started, so we had to shift the barbecue. But yeah, no, had a good weekend. Okay. Yeah, well, I suppose it is a wet season, isn't it? So we can't complain. I don't think we're going to get too much more today. I had a look at the weather map, the satellite. It's pretty much all blown over. Maybe later in the week we might get some more, but I think we're good for a few days. Oh, he's okay. Can't remember if I've got one left to chop up or not. I've got a feeling we have. No? No, on top of them. Okay. I think we have to write that hour off now. Yeah, it's an hour and 2, so we'll leave it at that. 27 in the first hour. See if we can match it for the second hour. Off you go. Come on, take it down, bro. No. Yep. Oh, a little bit of weight there. Whoops, I don't want that. I don't think this is the biggest fish of the day, but he's a decent size. Quick look at that reel. No, can't see that. Move aside a bit. No bend on it at the minute. Doesn't look like it's taken line, so we're right for a minute. Like fish on all the lines now. Nothing unusual there at this spot anyway. So far today. This is soon to get one of these guys. It takes up so much of our time we can't get in quickly. We're probably losing out on fish here by catching these guys. Now if he comes in as a trophy or an exotic, it's fine. But now I'm getting greedy. This guy's still taking line away from me now. We had him in a lot shorter than this. This at the moment, man, is 100% mulberry. And I know Captain Lockheed mentioned the other day about here, and then also someone on the VK forum, I think it was, or the Facebook page, one or the other. They were going on about mulberry here as well. And I did hit it on the weekend a couple of times for half an hour here, half an hour there. Did pretty good. So I thought we'd give it a concerted effort this morning. But I also, at some stage, I'm going to switch over to the classic hair rig and use the halibut pellets and tuna pellets and tuna boilies. But I know as soon as I do that, I'll start catching hundreds of small common carp. So I want to make sure I exhaust this mulberry. But I mean, if I keep catching fish like this, it's hard to give it up. And the other one I wouldn't mind testing here again is the, and I'm actually better off now. I actually got my ground bait up over 95, so I can buy a few more of the attractants I wanted to buy. I want to have another crack here with the strawberry as well. So they'd be the main three, but what you do when you're filling your bag up full of fish already, it's hard to stop. As I say, I got the ground bait to 95. Now I want to try and get the bottom up around the same, and then obviously work on getting them both to 100 and get to use the PVA. Although at the moment I'm pretty happy with the way the spod's working. And I actually did see a guy that I read this morning on the VK forum. He was fishing at Bear Lake. Was using a method feeder with some success. So I don't know. I think every day can be different. I'm not sure. Here you go, bud. Thank you. Okay, let's move into the next one. Definitely not as big as that one, but this is a decent fish. Yeah, I think you're right. Well, yeah, I tried the other day. I tried for an hour and it drove me nuts because I was catching nothing. And then, yeah, as you say, some people, Captain Lockheed said it's trash. It's been trash since it's ever been in the game. But I know you said the other day you had some luck with it. And yeah, I think on a different, maybe I'll go to Bear Lake and use it there, and it works really good for me at Bear Lake, but not here. I don't know. But I did a little bit of fishing there over the weekend as well, and it was not too bad. Certainly better than it has been late, especially 44.50. I was giving up around 20 odd fish an hour, decent. I think I got about 280 silver for an hour there, and I think my best here was just over 300, so it fished pretty decent for me. I tried that other one, 55, 63, whatever it is, over the reeds. Didn't really work at all. I'll definitely give it method another go, but it won't be here. It'll probably be at Bear Lake, and I don't know when, but I'll definitely try it again. And I think the better quality ground bait you can put in there, then that's going to affect the result as well. So like when I was doing it, I wasn't on 95, so there was still some of the decent attractants that I couldn't use, so we'll try again one day. Go on, fella, in you come. Not bad. 6.5. Time to dip into the next bucket of dip. And I've probably got another rod out there without the dip, but we'll find that out as we go. Yep, there's one that's got no dip. No, he's still got one, it's okay. Now we'll just leave it there. You can still catch fish without it. No. So what have we caught? 3 fish in the last 3 minutes. There's a 7-minute gap there. I didn't really realise that. Oh, that was because of this guy. Take that long to get him in. There you go. So if we do go off the boil for a bit here, I'll definitely switch up the bait. We'll try the halibut and tuna baits here at this spot. So we'll see how we go here for about another 4 minutes in real life time. And that way I can monitor the hour, and then we'll switch over bait for an hour, but then we're getting a bite. So maybe we won't. But other people have, although the guy on the VK forum caught a trophy here, Captain Lockheed said they catch all these fish here but no trophies. So yeah, I don't know. I can't remember if I've got it. Oh, halibut one there. So we'll go for that for now. Still getting a little nibble here, but nothing seems to have dropped just a touch. We'll see how we go. Decent enough. We'll pull this little fella in. I don't think there'll be anything. It only lasts 16 hours. He's been out there longer than that, so whatever's in there is not going to be effective. We'll put that one in there. Put him down there ready to go. Now, start hauling these guys in, changing them up. And we'll give the next hour, we'll try the halibut and tuna stuff. Good name for it, stuff. Change to classic hair rig there. And and change to pellet. 14s I think it was. And 14s. And the dip was spicy halibut. Okay, let's fire this one out there. So what am I expecting to catch on this? Lots of common carp and a lot of small ones, I reckon. And a few barbel and then a few decent commons and other bits and pieces. So we shall see. Classic hair rig, yes. And this one we don't want that. We want sinking boilie and pellets. And the same pellets. And this one we want this one in the same dip. Now before I catch that fish there, I'm going to put this one out. It's actually fish 32. Alright, so we've got 32 fish off Mulberry. That's not bad. I don't even know what to change this one to be honest. Quite often I've done a well, I've got most of. Now we'll go pellet and thinking, well, we'll go that path. I've got 74 of these, will be enough. We catch 74 fish, we've done well. Or 45 of these. Could always change to that as well. Options, options, options. So we'll see how this goes. We're not going to die one and sit here for an hour and catch no fish, that's for sure. Give it 10 minutes or so. If it doesn't perk up, we'll switch to something else. Oh, there's a bite on the middle one. What are the odds? My money is on a common carp. There you go. I hope I'm wrong. Okay, and we're away. First fish on the halibut. Certainly not a monster. Okay, awesome. A little linear. I don't have anything anywhere near big enough to do that, mate. Right, see how we go. Oh yeah, I've got to admit, I do like the mulberry in this spot. It's worked really well. Having said that, I did okay with the strawberry here as well last week or the week before, and I've done well here with mussels before, catching a whole shitload of barbel. So I've had some dry times here as well. Caught nothing. I mean, literally every day is different. I do know where this stuff does work across the other side there on was it 132, 147, I think, out on that little point on a 15-metre clip. These baits work really good. I was there yesterday. Did quite well there. And we may end up across there later and we'll do a reverse on all the baits and we'll try this one over there and then switch the mulberry after. See if we can get some data from over there as well. But right at the moment, this is not setting this place on fire. Not the same as what the mulberry was doing, that's for sure. I thought we might have got hit by a little barbel or something, but nothing yet. I've got anything in my peach barbel, mulberry. Okay. Oop, another bite happening here. Once again, not a massive fish, this one. Matter of fact, he's probably heading for the bait bucket unless it's a barbel. Which it is. 1.7 barbel, there you go. Just need to find his mum or dad or grandparents or something. He's way too small, but I don't know how much I've got in the way of strawberry. Haven't got any strawberry. This we have here, only 50. 15, I've got 114 of these. Okay, so we'll dry mix. God knows what we're going to put in here yet, but we'll have a look. We'll kick it off with some cornflour, and then we'll stick our crushed ones in there. Now what else have we got in pellets? Anything? Ah, look at all those beautiful strawberry. Now, did I buy strawberry and spice the other day or not? Attractant. I can't remember if I bought it. No, I did not, and I could have. Do I really want to mess it up and try and put some mulberry in there? I guess so. I don't want to go all the way back there. I think I didn't buy it because I might have been looking at it at Mosquito or Whining and I didn't have it in stock. It's a long way to go back just to buy that. I don't know what we got here, but it's not the fish of the day, but it's not going to be the worst one either. So we have a bite rate here, but it's considerably lower than using the mulberry. What have we got? 3 fish. Got them 3 since that. So I suppose that's not bad. I mean, for 9 minutes we've got 3. That's but you look at the quality drop off as well in comparison to a lot of those guys. If, of course, per chance we manage to pull a trophy barbel out of here or something, well, then it will be certainly worthwhile. But yeah. So we changed over to this bait about 10 minutes ago, and then we got 3 fish. So I don't think we can kill it just yet, but we won't be waiting too much longer. Maybe another 5 minutes or so if it doesn't lift up. It'll be time for a change. I think this is the first bite on this bait setup. Let's see what we get. This is on the 2 pellet setup. There he is, the first one of the day. The rot is set in. I hope that's not true. Well, it won't be because we won't be fishing with this bait all day. there's nothing wrong with catching big commons, but you just don't want to catch them little ones. Yeah, I think we've got to give it a few more minutes, but that'll be about all. Okay, let's get this guy in. I don't think we're going to have any more success here at the moment. So we will switch it up to strawberries. The reason I want to do the strawberries is that when we used strawberries here last week, or I think it was last week or the week before, we got a couple of nice ghost commons in the first two casts we made. And the reason I used the strawberry in the first place is because someone else had posted up they were catching redfish here, so off that bait. We go back to our boilies pop-up setup, I should say. I think that was pop-up and cool. I think we'll do. That's the other one we could try too. I haven't tried the Esterberry one very much. Now we'll do one with the strawberry. I only got 36 of them. That's okay. That should be enough. Now this one will go strawberry. What's this one? Squid red. Strawberry. This is the setup that he supposedly caught his redfish on. So we shall give it a go. And the setup we're just taking off now, we will go across the other side later on and try it over there. This one here I'm just going to go with the corn. See what happens with this setup. I can't remember if what my bite rate was like here the day I was using this. I think it was like the first two fish we caught were Goes Commons. Anyway, let's give it 5 minutes and see what happens as far as the fishing goes. So far nothing, which is I guess not unusual, but we don't really want that. Just one exotic will do. Come on, man, give me something. It's not like I'm greedy. Well, this is not real flash again, is it? Well, total whitewash so far with the strawberry bait. I think what we'll do here, if we don't have any luck here, we will switch back to the mulberry for a little bit. Just see if we can then prove that the mulberry is the best bait here. And then we'll go over the other side and see if we can't prove that the halibut's a better bait over there. And then, of course, next week, cranberry will be back being the flavour of the month, and you won't catch a thing on anything else. It's just the way it goes around here, isn't it? Oh, we're getting a bite in the middle there. At least that's something. Well, I thought about it. Wow. Well. Didn't want to give it to us this time. I think another 5 minutes or so here. If it stays the same, we'll switch back. Give the mulberry a go for 10 or 15. Hopefully we'll pick the bite rate back up. And then zip across the other side and do the whole process again. But of course the old disclaimer, what works today might not necessarily work tomorrow. Trying again on that middle one, eh? Well, that looked a little better. Maybe. No, gone again. What a tease. What a tease. There we go. Oh, two of them getting tapped up now. You'd think something was going to take it down, wouldn't you? Is that really on there? Yeah. Well, whatever it is, not very big. Bloody old crucian. Oh dear. I don't know how them fish open their mouth big enough to take these hooks. Okay, a couple more here and then we're done with this bait. I think we can say this is safely the worst bait that we've used. Okay. No too much point in sitting there flogging a dead horse. So we shall prepare for another little mulberry onslaught. Right. Where is our juicy mulberry? Here we are. Purple. Still getting a bite on that second one. That's the third time. And it hasn't hooked up yet, so I'm not feeling too ambitious about that one. But we'll leave that one till last, just in case. Never know your luck in a big city. There might be some little tiny little crucian hanging on it. But I don't think it's going to be a fish that's going to cause us any grief while we do this. Kind of tempted to put one on the mulberry yellow and see if it makes a difference, but I don't really think it does. Well, the strawberry's gone off in the middle, but in the meantime, the mulberry's got whacked on the first. Have been in there 10 seconds, so yeah, this is certainly no monster. The only we can hope for here is an exotic. It looks like a little crucian to me. Yeah. So we can say that little experiment was a fail. Let's put a yellow. See if it makes a difference, if we notice a difference. Let's hopefully that fish will wait there for a tick, and we'll just get this one out. So we'll give this a bit of a bat here for a while, see how we go again on the mulberry. Maybe we'll do overnight here, and then we'll think about moving in the daylight across the other side and try again over there. I don't know if that'll get out there, will it? Not quite. It's close enough. Well, by a little sun, I'm not close enough to these rods. Okay, let's hopefully the mulberry will pop back off again. Give it a minute or two. Or if we actually killed this spot. Maybe we killed this spot by changing all the baits over. We'll see. There we go again on that first rod. And we got a runner. So I don't think I need any more convincing that Mulberry's the bait for this spot at the moment. Nothing else is going to come close. I guess you could try cranberry. You might catch a few. You may have a bit more luck catching a trophy by using cranberry, I think. Possible. I think we only caught about 5 or 6 fish combined on those other 2 baits. Everything else has been on Mulberry. This won't be the biggest one of the day, but it's a decent fish. A lot better than the last lot we just caught. Yeah, we're up there weight-wise. We don't need any more. Well, we got a little bit of work to do to get him in. Not a lot. Well, you never know, do you? You think you get this guy under control, and then he runs off again, and he's got more line out now than he had to start with. Yeah. Well, been going just over 2 hours. This will be fish number 40 in the bag when we get him in, which isn't fantastic, but considering the last 2 baits we've used, it's not that bad. So yeah, thanks to everyone that's dropped by. There's been a few. There's a few in here now, a few lurkers, whatever you. Hope you're enjoying it, and come back and join us another day. We'll stream from 9 till 1 my time, which is Indochina or GMT +7. Yeah, Monday to Friday. I'll take the weekends off. And hopefully we can give you a pleasant experience of this game of Russian fishing 4 and show you, well, I think today even, what baits to use and what baits don't to use in certain spots. But as I say, the disclaimer on that is this map of baits can change week by week. I'm really surprised one of the other 2 rods has not got a fish on yet while we've been fighting this one. In our first hour, they would both have fish on by now. I haven't got much fight left in him now. He's just about done, I think. Give him a bit of hurry up, see what he wants to do. Not too much. Right, we'll have another little run. Now the second one has got a fish on it, which is good for us. And now we've got this guy in. Yeah, a little bit of body in the water there now. Very nice. I think that might have been the one I actually cast a little short. I can't remember. I know I cast one of them a little short. They both got fish, so... Whee, another runner. Not that I think from anyone needed convincing, but I certainly convinced myself that mulberry's a bait for here. Look at this reel lighten up. He's not done yet, this guy. This could take a little bit of time. Well, I think I'll be keeping that friction brake a little low the way he takes that big gallop like that. I don't like that. Keep an eye on the time. See how long I have to fight this guy for. Well, hopefully he'll burn himself out shortly. Got half my line, or a little bit over. I've got a sneaking suspicion if we get this guy in, this will be the fish of the day. So I had a funny story. Yesterday I was fishing at Bear Lake and I was doing some stuff in the house at the same time. And I was fighting this fish there and I reckon I've been going for at least 10 minutes. I had some water boiling on the stove. I thought, oh shit, I've got to go and do that. So I went and did the water, come back and the bastard had got off. And I reckon it was a trophy. But Actually, this one's gone on the on the yellow corn, so that's something just to note for a minute. This is the first fish we've caught on the yellow corn. Well, the first time we've had it out, so. I don't know, I don't even know if I can chase this guy anywhere, can I? See if we can stop him from taking. No, he wants to go again. If I could chase him a bit to go around that way there, but I don't think I've got enough line left now to be able to do that. So it might be the old escape button if he doesn't come back to us soon. I hope that's not the case. Well, it's not looking good. Come on, buddy, give me something back. God. Oh, I've got to let him go. That is so frustrating. So frustrating. But he just had too much for me there. I had to give it up. The worst part was I lost another fish on the other rod as well. Now I'm going to be back at the start. Anyway. What to do when we get back in there? Well, we might just go straight over the other side and try over there. Might go and check out the cafe, catch these fish and go over there. That's extremely disappointing. But it's a lot cheaper than losing your gear. Yeah, painful, very painful. All right, give me something. Well, we'll certainly have one of those. That's at least a small prize. It's the only one we got though. 3 from 30, then we've got 2. Yeah. They're a bit bigger than 30. Anyway, righto, let's go flog these off. So we'll go to this other spot and we will, wow, $40, $30, not bad. 520 plus, so it's 550, just over 2 hours. So probably it's not our best, but it's not our worst either. Right, let's go the other way. We'll just do 1-on-1, I think, this time. I've not had to do that for a long, long time. Yeah. Oh, the Peg 1's been working okay lately as well, I believe. Okay, so I'll give this spot a crack. Have to change all the rigs up again. Take a minute or two. Pellets and pellets. Now, I need a 15 clip here. So yeah, I expect to catch a lot of crappy comments here, but I'm hoping that we catch the odd decent barbel or something else. Freaking mosquito flying around right in my face. Okay. This one, sinking pellets, that's the one we want. And we'll see how this one goes here. Oh, I've got a bite on the first one already. Nope. Now I'm going to predict already that this is going to be the best bait for this spot. Of course, we didn't set any of the rods up properly. We're going to have to log them back in. Yeah, and of course that's it's running because it's only on a 16. We've got to change it, bro. So here we go with our commons, but at least it's 7 kilo. They're not that bad. Didn't need that much cast. Leave that there for a tick when we sort this out. Oh, another runner here. Let's hope it doesn't go the same way as the last one. I'd hate to do that twice in one day. So this is the same reel that just got cooked on that other fish, so God only knows what the friction brake's like on this one right now. Should be okay to get this guy in, but might be a little worse for wear. I think we might have turned him our way a little bit. And the other one's getting a bite already. I still haven't even got the third rod in the water yet. I did catch an awful lot of common carp here, rather than anything else. And I think the other thing that's quite clear already is that this bait works far better on this spot than the last spot. Try and keep him moving towards us. Doesn't like that I do too much. Oh, we had him right here. Now he decided to go for another gallop. At least I've had a look at him. Hopefully this time he'll come quietly. No. Not bad fish. Okay, what have we got on this one? Geez, everything here's a little runner so far. These fish are killing me today. Get a little bit of line back off this guy. Oh, they're getting a bite on the other rod. I'll never get the third rod out here. Once again, we've got a decent fish here. Not giving an inch. Probably another 10 kilo common. Slowly coming in. You can hurry up? No, nothing like that at all. He wants to come back at his pace, not at mine. As long as he doesn't get off. Still not finished. I didn't check the time, how long I've been fighting him. I feel like I've been going for a few minutes already. I feel like we've been in this spot 15 minutes. We've only got 2 fish in the bag, but these have been a couple of fights. The other rod's getting tapped on again. We're never going to get the third rod out here. He's just hanging on the end of the line there. He's big enough to give me a shake if he wants to. Won't be long before we can see him, I think. Well, he's not a common, is he? That's for sure. Yep. Good fight. Good fight. It'll be a nice little barbel, this one. Very nice. There you go. No wide. I keep thinking it's a long clip here, and it's a 15. I'll throw that much damn line out there. I've got to wind all back in. Well, I had an opportunity to get rod number 3 out at last. At last. What are we going to put on this one? We just put the barbel on that one, didn't we? So we will go with pellets and sinking boilie. Where are you? There it is. I'm going to bring this one. I'm going to put this one on 25 or 20. I'll go 25. There's been some fish caught there as well. I've actually fished 35 here and caught fish as well. So yeah. Can we get this guy out? Now I haven't changed anything on those rods. Anyway. Nope. Now change it. I'll change it to 15. No, I did not. Okay, let's go. There goes number 1 again. Not the world's biggest fish. Stock standard size, common carp. So, middle one going as well. 15 minutes, 5 fish. Time between that and these ones and these ones. That's the reason why. Spent so much time fighting fish, couldn't be catching them. A little barbel. Now, hopefully, we might even jag a trophy barbel here. We've already got one on this map, but yeah, they're always nice. Right, well, we've got the fastest lull. No, we haven't. We're going to lull in proceedings. I need to nick off and go to the little boys' room in a minute. Well, fairly confident that's on there. Yeah. Just a common note. Right. Headset off for 1 minute. I'll go to the bathroom. Be right back. Okay, we're back and then we're in action again. What we got here? Oh, a little one. Well, there's a few barbel here. Yuck, horrible fish. I think I saw one of the guys on the VK forum this morning that, I don't know if he's fishing this spot or not, I can't exactly, was he fishing? No, he might have been here. He had about 20 or 30 of them under 3 kilo ones. Terrible fishing. Not really what you want at all. They don't give you much in the way of experience. They don't give you much in the way of money. Nine in 19. The bite rate's not that bad, really. So we've had a couple of decent fights in there where we haven't been able to. Well, how long did it take me to get the third rod out? I think I got 4 fish before even that happened. But we will switch over and put the mulberry baits on here a little later and see how they go. And probably the strawberry as well if we get time enough. Here we go again. Just over 3 kilo. 91.7 bottom, eh? Thought we're going to get a fish on this one here then. And that little green light came on briefly. Get a little tap again there. I don't like making predictions, but that's tapping away like a grass carp. Oop, first one there, the line just gone slack, had a bit of light on it. Fish on there. Might be the biggest fish of the day by a long way, but decent enough. Up here, fella. Let's go. 6 kilo common. What are you going to do up here? We're not hooked up yet, so I'm not going to disturb you. Look at that thing tapping away there. It's been going for ages. May of course be just a gibble or a cushion as well. And that does all that and gives up. I really thought we would have hooked that green one then. Well, we've got two of them going here. This one goes down first, so we'll deal with that one first. Another standard size common by the look of it. Yeah, 3.2. They are in plague proportions. Somehow you just got to get through them and find the better ones somehow. Not always easy, that's for sure. There are a few of the other species around, of course, other than commons, but you catch a lot more commons than anything else at this spot, on this bait. So I think if I did switch to mulberry, which we'll do in about 10 or 15, I think, we'll switch to mulberry and see how that performs here. And of course, that third rod there we got out on a 25-metre clip, so I got tap, tap, tap and never hooked up. So we might, in actual fact, I'm going to go the other way with it. I'm going to go out to 35 with it. Oh, yeah, now we fix this up while we're here. Seeing we didn't do this at the first time, we can do it now while I remember. We'll go out to 35 and see what attractions are out there, if any. I have fished here at 35 before with some success. I guess I did have an original clip of fish in this spot with a clip of 9, and that worked okay as well. I haven't done that for a while. Wow. No, he's still there. There we go. Just feels like another common. Or not. Oh, yes it is. Ah, yuck. Fire you off into the sky. I think I'm doing myself a disservice with this one out there. I think I'll have to bring it back to 15. Okay. As soon as we get a period here of no bites, we'll go to Mulberry and we'll try it, see what happens. We've got 14.5 an hour, have we? Yeah, 14.5. No, it's not a bad hourly rate if you keep it up. 28 an hour, that'll be acceptable, even with a couple of rubbish fish in there. Quite possibly another one of them rubbish fish. Yep. As I said, they're out there in plague proportions, those bloody things. But both our other rods are going now. We'll deal with number 3 first. It went down first. It's a bit better. You don't mind those so much. This one didn't go. I thought that one was going to go as well. Anyway, not to worry. So I think the bite rate's good here. I think the quality of the fish is not as good as the other side, fish in Mulberry. But this is you're not going to catch a barbel on Mulberry. If you want to fish to the barbel, you've got to use this or a mussel setup. This is going to be a decent fish, this one. .7. Geez, he felt a bit bigger than that. Same old, around the 3 kg mark. Yeah, 3.5. Now the middle one's popping off. Another 3 kilo common. How many commons have we got? 14 out of 19. 3 barbel. There'll be one of each of these, wouldn't it? Yeah. So I don't think we'll make as much money as we did on the other side, although the bite rate is probably very similar. Boy, you're going everywhere here. There you go. All 3 of them are on the go. Look at that. Amazing. A bit of a change from a common. Another nice 5 kilo mirror. see if that's clear online, but 5.5 mirror. Well, maybe our species is changing here. 2 in a row that weren't commons. I'm guessing you could say these are a few sunset fish, yeah? 7 kilo. Beautiful. Looks like an ugly fish to me. Yep. Not what we want. Interesting. This one seems to have given up on the commons. This bait setup. I tell you this, they certainly keep me busy at the moment. On there. Well, certainly keeping me busy. There's another little one. They might be just over 3, is he? No, 4.3. He's okay then. Acceptable. You can hear some line going there. Which one was it? Well, we've avoided the commons again on this one. 6.5 mirror. Another shitty little one by the look of it. Yeah. Jesus. Nearly in the bait bin, that one. 1.8. This is non-stop action here right now. Another crappy one. Yeah. Too much of a cast, that one. No, this doesn't feel real big either. No, now the plague is back. Something called an eye. I wouldn't mind catching an eye, especially a trophy one. and you can catch them on this bait setup. So I've got 30 fish here. Seems like in double quick time, to be honest. 30 and 38 minutes. I mean, I understand there's some junk in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. But I mean, they're still tagged fish, so yeah. So I'll give it a little bit more here. We're up to nearly the 3-hour mark of the stream today. I might give it to the top of the hour or top of the hour my time and switch them over and try Mulberry here. I'm not thinking we're going to get the same result, but I think we need to try. I mean, that was the plan for today's fishing, just to test these baits out. So I think I'd say it's worked out as expected, I guess I could say. No, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, back to classic pop-ups. Purple. Now, we're going to put the other one, the middle one, on yellow again, but last time we got the yellow one was we had to give up the ghost on the fish. He took all my line. We'll see what happens here. I guess you can just wait for a minute, mate. Yeah, we'll do this other one first. Do I want to do? Yeah, I think. Nah, we won't. We'll do it properly. We'll do the boilie as well. We'll do the boilie as well. The middle one will make different by using the yellow. I'm going to run it on this one. Haven't had a runner for a little bit. Wants to run around a little bit, this guy. He's not too far away from us, so. It's a bit of a feisty common, that's all. He doesn't even look that big. I don't think he's going to break any records. Right, I'll get the net out for you. Be careful. 10.5, a bit bigger than I thought. Anyway, we've got one mulberry bite there. Let's just set this one up quickly. corn, yellow on this one. Hopefully we don't get the... Well, I kind of want the same result as last time, but I don't want to steal all the line. Hi Viz, how you doing, buddy? Pretty damn decent, to be fair. Pretty damn good. We've can't remember how many fish we had now on the other side. 30 something or other, I think it was. Got 550 odd silver, which is good. Tested a few baits, and we're on our second bait test on this side, so we'll see how it goes. America. I think this spot will probably react the same way the other one did when we changed the bait, and then it will slow down a lot. So we've got to give this mulberry a little bit of time to work. Sometimes it's a bit slow on the other side as well to get started. Nice, man. Awesome. Yeah, I had a little bit of Bear Lake yesterday, and I thought it was quite good. Okay, 26. 26, that opens up this map amber, doesn't it? When you hit 26 from memory. Yeah, no, I had a good time at 44.50 on Bear Lake yesterday. I had a couple of sessions there during the day. Caught some, yeah. Oh, well, welcome to amber when you get here, mate. Yeah, I tried 55.63 for a little while. Yeah, I caught a handful of fish there, but nothing like 44.50. Was quite prolific there. Lyophilizer, not bad, mate. Not bad at all. We've been in this spot 3/4 an hour. Got 32 fish. We just changed baits over, which is probably going to slow us down. We just changed the mulberry in this spot, where before we were catching all those fish on the halibut and tuna mixture. Yeah. Yeah, I've had that problem before here, and then sometimes you're just too far away to want to go back and buy some. Obviously, you can't even do that at Bear. Show you the map. There we go. So we started the day over here somewhere. Now we're over here, but on a 15 clip here as well. So since we've changed bait, we've got one fish. Yeah, this one. All these, look at all these garbage ones, but I mean they all count, I guess. I mean, yeah. No problem, mate. Anytime. We're not going to flog this mulberry here for too long. We will just keep it 5 or 10 minutes total, and then we'll switch back and just see if our bite rate escalates again, which I think it will. I think that this map is, all the positions on the map are the bait specific. You don't have the right bait on it, you're not going to catch anything. Couple more minutes, if we don't get a fish in a couple of minutes, we'll switch it back. Yeah, while you're away, Awfulizer, when we fished on the other side, I had to Alt F4. The dirty little fish had taken all my line. I had nothing left. Hadn't had to do that for a long time. I don't even know how much line was on it. On this one it was 258 meters it took, and I couldn't control it. Yeah, how's your ground bait, Ivies? What level are you at with that? Well, so Mulberry here does 0. Okay. Yeah, I got my ground bait up to just over 95% over the weekend. It cost me about 4,000 silver to get there. Okay, change these back quickly. Quick as you can, son. Quick as you can. Where is it? Here. Did that just get hit already? Look at that. It's been in the water 1 second. 1 second it's been in the water. Where am I looking for? Where are you? Here. This one we wanted skeleton sinking boiling. 26 of them left. Well, we might run out of that. So immediate switch from Mulberry back to what we were on. There's instant results here. Instant results. Might only be a common, but far, far better than what we're just doing. Threw out too much line again. Yeah, I never bothered buying slingshot. I just wait until I get the spod rod. The spod rod's pretty cheap. What are we going to put here? We'll go with the pellets and sinking boiler, I think. I think that's what we did last time. We've got to put the spod rod out because we had it out before. I'm not sure if I've got any dry mix for it though. Oh yeah, we got a little bit. There we go again, fish on. Oh, bit of effort on this guy. So you can see straight away that this bait works really well here, and Mulberry does not. And when you fish on the other side of the map, the opposite is true. This bait did not work well on the other side of the map. But it works fine over this side. Too much line again. So we'll give it 10 or 15 more minutes here. So yeah, well, depending, as long as we're catching fish. I wouldn't mind having a go at peg 1 with these baits. See what happens. And maybe try the Mulberry. I can't remember what I used there the other day, to be honest. We caught some fish there. I've got a sneaking suspicion it was this bait. Yep. Yeah, I think with this bloody map here, you got to keep an eye on the social media side of things and see what spots are working, because there's so many spots in this map you can fish, and but there's normally only 2 or 3 that are popping at any one time. Holy shit, Batman! We have got a runner. Yeah, well, I was up near 5,000, and I was sort of planned in my brain what I was going to buy next, and then when I went to work on the ground bait over the weekend to get over 95, well, that was the end of that plan, because now I don't even think I've got 3,000 back yet. Probably will after I cash this lot in, but I am glad I did it, because it opens up quite a few more attractants that you can use in your bait and ground bait. You know, we're going to have fish on all 3 of them here in a minute. Nice problem to have, isn't it? You help this guy in a bit now? Not really. So I probably wasted 10 minutes here on the Mulberry. We could have a million fish here. Oh, buddy, give it up. You're that close to me now. There you go. Well, we've had a pretty decent day as far as the fishing goes. I mean, we've caught a lot of fish, but obviously no trophies and no exotics, which are always nice to catch 1 or 2. I mean, I take 1 trophy every day, but I like to catch a couple of exotics. But Another shitty one. Substandard. Okay, what have we got here? Well, it's not very big. Another crappy one. Is it? I think it is just 2.9, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, all it takes is just push that little wheel too far and put it on, yeah, put it on infinity and bang, they're gone. Yeah, I've done it. I'm pretty sure everyone's done it. Yeah, I'm certainly guilty of that one. We've been in this spot an hour yet. Yeah, just on an hour. We really wasted 10 minutes bugger rides around with Mulberry. We got 37 in an hour. I reckon we probably could have done better. We could have done better, but a lot of bad, shitty commons there, but they all pay a little bit. Oh, I got just over 3,000. I was at 5,000, so oh, I thought you were going. Oh, you're going to go, aren't you? There you go. I knew you were going to go. No? Well, you're that small you can't pull the rod over. Yeah, well, earlier today I was on the other side of the map. I had to Alt F4. Fish was taking all my line. Like just about nothing left. At 258 metres of line on the reel, and it took nearly all of it. Well, another little runner here. Oh, okay, yeah. I have not played the game over Christmas, so it'll be interesting for me this year. Most Christmas type periods I'm playing World of Tanks, and they do a lot of that type stuff as well. Christmas boxes and presents, and but this year I'll probably just do the fishing. I won't do the tanks this year. That'll be the first year in about 9 years or something. Yeah, I know a couple of times they've had weekends here where they give you a free happy hour. I've had it once. It's quite nice to get. So I made a little break away from the commons here just at the minute. I'll get in there, which is a good thing. Feels like it's got a little bit of weight on it, but not convinced that much. It's swimming towards me. Oh yeah, look at this little fellow. He's a great little fish, this one. 3.2 barbel. Thank you. Oh, get another tap here. Come on, give me a trophy barbel or something interesting. Getting a little bit windy here. Well, he didn't hook up. 7 days premium, yeah. Yeah, I tell you, that'd be really, really helpful if you leveling up your ground bait. And I think someone said they used to do theirs during the happy hour. They used the happy hour to level up ground bait because it was so much quicker. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not, actually, I've never spent a cent on the game, but depends what sort of deal they do at Christmas time. I might buy premium. Just then allows me to help out some lower level players with baits and stuff. So, no, okay, only for making tea. One thing you'll definitely need when you're fishing ambo is to be able to make coffee. You know, coffee's expensive to buy, and well, you buy it at Mosquito. That's the cheapest place to buy the coffee, but it's expensive, but you definitely need it here because some of these big carp will take your energy in one fish, and then you'll really struggle after that if you've got no coffee. Yeah, well, I guess you can. I mean, I make probably, I don't even know what I'm at. I'll have a look in a minute, but mine would be from making tea and coffee only. Are you going to go, bro, or not? I think you're going to. Yeah, there you go. You got energy to pull it down or not? No? Oh, you're on there. Yeah, not a crappy one. What are my skills at cooking at? Well, I'm at 37.6. That would be, well, I did make a couple of them, and I did make a couple of them, to be fair. I've never made any of the other stuff, and just tea and coffee. Yep. Making the sausage on the sticks a waste of time, and so is a boiled egg. So. Yeah, and in actual fact, you don't need any food in this game at all. Only need tea and coffee. Yeah, in this game, all you need to do is keep the top and the bottom bars energized. The food, the knife and fork button doesn't mean anything. and the heart button below does nothing in the game as yet. And to rejuvenate the top bar, you drink coffee, and to rejuvenate the sun bar down the bottom, you drink tea, and that's it. Nothing else matters. The knife and fork can be red, doesn't make any difference to the game at all. But when you do drink tea and coffee, that raises that bar as well. So the first three in here or something, is that what you're talking about? I can't see anything here that you would need to make the game better for you. Up here, perhaps, when you can start doing moonshine and the wine and the wines, because they can give you XP boosts, alcohol boosts. Oh, another shitty one. What do we got? Half an hour left. I think, I mean, this spot's been awesome, and it still is awesome, and it's given up lots of fish. But I really do want to have a go up on the number one peg, and maybe a quick little fish in the pond as well. So those that haven't been here the whole time, we fished 124.66 for the first hour today. Just use a mulberry, and it worked really well. And we tried this bait over there, and it was useless. So we also tried strawberry over there, which didn't do much chop either. So we came over here, and we put this bait on here. And we tried mulberry for about 10 minutes, and that was useless here. So we've got a pretty damn decent hour and 12, and we probably wasted 10 minutes. So this is probably just over an hour, and 45 fish in an hour. Now, there's a lot of these shitty little carp in there, but there's a couple of nice ones in there as well. I think I've got to donate another ticket here to get back. You all right? Yeah, all right, I'll give you that one. So we'll go up to number one peg, and we'll have a go up there for a bit. If they're biting well there, we'll stay there. If not, we'll move into the pond and have a little fish in there before we wrap up for the day. A windy old path, this one. Turn around, son. There you go. Now you're going the right way. Yeah, we did okay with this bait here the other day, I'm sure of it. Take out the 35. Aim for the reeds on the other side, thereabouts. Bit of a wild cast, that fella. Anyway, it's out there. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try Bear Lake again at least one day this week. As I said yesterday, it was quite good out there, so we'll have another crack there. I've got a couple of other new spots. I say new, and other spots that people have found for me. Even one back at Mosquito that I want to go and try. So maybe we'll zip out back there one day and have a look as well. I don't have a little bite there's happening straight away. I don't think I've got too many on the trophy card at Mosquito, so might go back there. Spend a couple of hours there one day and a couple of hours at Winding and see if we can't jag a trophy or two somewhere. I'm trying now to get my bottom fishing level up. I'm not sure 100% which is the best way of doing it, but there've been a few people have said about catching lolly fish. So like a night catching bream or something like that. Can be beneficial, boost you up faster than say this carp fishing. Like the trophy fish I caught in the pond last week took me 35 minutes to land. If I'd have been fishing night time at Old Bird catching bream, I probably could have caught 10 bream or so in that time. Another shitty little common. Oh no, he's 4.5. He's not too bad then. Excuse him. Let him off. Another place I haven't fished here for a long time is directly opposite. Just to as we look at it, to the left of those reeds. I caught my trophy frame carp there a while back now, but I have hooked some big fish from here as well. Be nice to try and get one or two before we finish today. Oh, another bite happening. Doesn't seem very big, this guy, but it could be a little barbels, which will be fine. It's that small I can't even freaking see it yet. That could be a little gibble probably, is it? Or maybe an eye. Oh, Jesus Christ, is that small? Don't even know you guys existed. You're getting the chop, brother. You are getting the chop. Yeah, there's barbel in Bear Lake. I caught one yesterday, only a small one, but I got one yesterday. You're a waste of space, you are. Get the chop. Yeah, thank you for that. Smallest fish I put up there all damn day and I can't cut it up. Yeah, I'm not sure if I got a trophy there. If I got a trophy there, it's not from recent, it's from years ago when I was playing the game. But yeah, they're there. I'll have to look it up now and once in the map and see what bait they're taking. I can't remember. But I think I got one yesterday. I'm going to say on potato. It wasn't very big. Oh, here we go. Again, down he goes. Oh, nice little runner. So I think we've been in this spot 3 or 4 minutes. I think it's already proved its worth, this fish here on this bait. I'm not going to mess around trying to put mulberry on here. Well, I do know fish from the other side when I caught my framing on cranberry, so. So they've got about 20 minutes left for the day and I'm done. So, been another successful day, I feel. It's, we've learned, well, I've learned a couple of lessons. Depends on what fish you catch, mate. Yeah, exactly. Like if I catch a nice exotic here, there could be 60,000 in one fish. And that's the beauty of fishing, well, the gamble sometimes still fishing amber, because you don't get them that often, but come this way, fella. I don't know how you can be a runner. You don't seem that big to me. Last time I said that, you weighed 10 kilo, but anyway. Let's see what this one weighs. You're not going to weigh nothing. Doesn't want to come here. Right, let me get back here. There you go, here's another 10 kilo one. Yeah, my first fish of the day yesterday in Bear Lake was a 9 point. It's not far enough, that'll do. It was a 9.6 black. Unfortunately, it was the only black I caught all day. Yeah, what do you got happening here? Yeah. Yeah, the key is to come in and try and catch a few exotics. They're the ones that give you the XP. This is like another micro fish, is it? Baby linear. We'll keep it though. Tagged. Of course, if you come here with a premium and you got your happy hour and you catch a decent one, what you get's ballistic. Where is it? Max. This one here, maximum XP. Common scaly albino. 75,000 XP for one fish. So let's see. That's the difference. Oh, that's my new record. Set that today. 166. Set that in the first hour when we fished with the Mulberry at the other spot, 124.66, whatever it is. So we only got three, and we cut one up, didn't we? Well, we haven't been here long. Yeah, you just got to get lucky and hit a few of those exotics. So I'll probably, I haven't got an 11 kilo, I've got a 10 kilo common. So I don't know how much XP I got for this guy, but wouldn't be nowhere near. It'd be like 5,000 or something. You catch his scaly albino brother, and he's worth about 80,000. But I haven't caught an exotic for a week or more. Used to catch, which one was it? These guys here used to catch a lot down near the big oak tree at the bottom, and they pay quite well. So used to catch them guys. Where is it? Down here somewhere. There's 3, yeah, so it's here somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yep. And then if you're lucky enough to throw an exotic in there, you're going to get like 20,000 XP. Even for a small exotic. But the other thing, I read so much around now, and people complain about Amber Lake and you can't fish there without TVA and blah, blah, blah. Seriously? I've got 49 in the bag. We've got nearly 100 fish again today, and we'll have very, very close to 1,000 silver. I don't know how people can say you got to have PVA. I've got to admit, it's a lot better with a spod than without. But I did it without for a while, and I'll still catch 20 to 25 fish in an hour. So we've got not long left. Let's go and have a quick 5-minute go in the pond before we finish for the day. Well, I think if you haven't fished here yet, or you're new to fishing here at Amber, you should definitely mark this one down to come and spend 5 or 10 minutes at every day. Whether you use this bait setup or just come here with cranberry. I didn't think that was coming in fast enough. Or cranberry or mulberry or whatever the flavour of the day is. It's well worth it. I don't know that I've had a time here that I've walked away empty-handed. So I'm not going to change anything. I'm going to leave the same baits, the same clip. And we're just going to have a 5 minute or so chuck in the pond. Just to see if there's anything there today. Looks like a good spot. 65 113. What's that? I agree. At least you have the spot. Well, no, I think you should come here regardless. But as you step up from having nothing to having the spot, you should expect things to improve. One of my other viewers, he said he's not coming here until he's got PVA, and I said, well, you're missing out on a lot of good fish. Because even if you got nothing, you still will catch some. Time check, 10 minutes to go. So we'll do this for 5, then we'll go cash in. Well, I think that's a mistake. Like if you got reasonable gear, I mean, I wouldn't come here with much less than these couple of carp rods and alphas, 8000s. I mean, I love them, but other people don't like them, but they want calibers or whatever. That's personal choice. I would come here and fish with these guys. These guys got 19 kilo. Oh, stay up. 19 kilo load capacity. I probably would not come with this one. 12.5 probably a bit light. But if that's all you had, sure you might take a risk on maybe you break some gear, but I would do it. I can assure you, as soon as I hit level 26, I was in here fishing. But I already had 2 carp rods and the Model 1, and I had 2 alphas and what's the other one? Sabre 60. I caught as big as fish as I catch now on a Sabre 60, which is Sabre 60 is a 10 kilo reel. Oh, maybe we got a fish here. So if I had something like those FD 240s and a Sabre 60 reel, I would come here and fish. You would just have to make sure you made your lead core and your leader to not overpower your rod. That's all. I'm sure you might get a few leaders snapped off, but you'll be able to find a spot that you won't. Oh, that's probably not going far enough, but we'll leave it there. You can catch fish on a shorter clipping here. Yeah, I think mine are 30. I think these are 39, aren't they? Yeah, 39 kilo. What are these reels like now? 16.8 on that one. I reckon the middle one will be worse than that. Oh, same, 15.6. Okay. Okay. We got a fish on there for me. Yes, no, maybe. One of them's got a fish on it, but I don't know which one. I'm thinking that looks like it is. It's not very big though. What do we catch here? Another piece of bait. All right, give me one more decent fish for the day, please. Oh, absolutely, everything gets better. I mean, I'm hoping I'll be using these 8,000s to catch bream one day. And I'll have 3 tagaras or something I'll be fishing everything else with. And then, of course, after that, then you might want to step up the Vengas. But I mean, it's a never-ending circle. You need to level up so you can get the points to put into your fishing, so you got a higher chance of catching trophies. And then the better the fish you get, the more money you get, and then you can buy better gear. It's a never-ending circle. I mean, I guess right now that there's an end game. You could get to whatever I don't know what it is. You can get to the Yama River using Vengas. I guess you could say at the moment that's end game. But it will change. They'll put more out eventually. So what's this one need? 30. MD32. So I'll have this one open later on this week. I mean, if they didn't have goals and things in the game, I think most people wouldn't play it. And that's the reason I gave up last time. Is that I'd reached the end game at that point in time, which I think was Sura River. I think that's where it ended from memory. Well, I think I've got to pack up and go. Go and see what. Looks like I've got to buy some more bait tomorrow as well. A bit low on a couple of these. Check the cafe, but I don't think there was anything there. A couple of orders may have changed since we were last there. But thanks to everyone that's dropped by today. It's been great having so many viewers. I hope you've enjoyed at least some part of it. Maybe picked up a tidbit or a bit of help, or found out something not to do. Hopefully you'll all come back again tomorrow and have another look. I don't know where we'll be tomorrow. We may be here, we may not be. Or we may start here or start somewhere else and come back to here. I don't know. I'll see what I can find out in the day. Now, all common, 25. We ain't got one that big. And I don't know who fishes for this stuff here. Who fishes for all this? Bleak. Anyway, someone must. Or maybe no one does. Yeah, I might do that. I might do. Thanks, Iviz. Much appreciated, mate. Might go and chase some. See if we can't get a grass cart trophy tomorrow or something like that. That might be a plan. Yeah. In the other one, the first group I had, I can't remember how big it was. Obviously bigger. I had a $40 fish. So then we had 500 and I think 585. So 466. So we've still done over 1,000 today. Still done over 1,000. What are these terrible carp worth? I mean, look at this. Oh, I should have chopped him up. But like $1.49, really, a little crucian carp's worth that. So they're not worth catching. Yeah. So once again, thanks everyone for being here. Much appreciated. Hopefully we'll come back again. Say hi. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe and bye for now.